Evening everyone. A few jobs to do on the Scania tonight. Thought I'd do a little live. I've not really done many lives on this, so while I'm here tonight doing a few simple jobs, thought I'd do a quick live for you. Just painted these for the lockers. These are the catches that keep the lockers shut. Thought these were stainless steel when we removed them, but it turns out they wasn't, because we put them in a box. They've been on the shelf for, I don't know, 6 months or whatever it's been. Well, we've been stripping this truck, and I pulled them out of the box and they'd all gone rusty. So I spent a few hours cleaning these up tonight and give them some primer, some paint, and a couple of coats of lacquer. So I'm going to be banging these on, getting them bolted in, fitting the rubber gaskets, just doing a few easy, simple jobs. How are we all doing anyway? What we're saying to the build so far? We're enjoying it? Evening, Michael. Thanks for that. Yeah, I hope you're all enjoying it. These are quite fidgety, these things. I've got these tiny little bolts in them holes, and they're quite tight around the edges of the clips. A little bit of the fat. I've also got to be careful that I don't over tighten them and dent the lockers, because I don't want any ripples down the side of these after we've spent all this time filling it, trying to get it flat and straight. So I'm only going to nip these up. Wait, you have a whole truck in your garage, that's cool. Yeah, we do. It's quite a big garage, to be fair. It is a commercial workshop. That's what we do for a living. Fix trucks. So get a few trucks in here. It's not my personal garage, it's not at home. So I'm just saying, for those who've just joined us, I had to paint these this evening, which are the locking catches for these locker doors. These was brand new. Obviously these doors was also fabricated new when we got the truck, because the old ones were absolutely knackered. So these came with a truck and they looked brand new, shiny, and I thought they were stainless steel. So I just banged them in a box and put them on the shelf for about 6 months, but pulled them out and they was all rotten, rusty, flash rusted, so I had to paint them. But to be fair, I think it actually looks better in that colour, because it matches the wheels and some other silver stuff we've got going on, plus it's all getting checker plated across there and up inside the flyer. So I think that colour will tie in better than the stainless steel chromey type look. So it's probably not a bad thing actually. Got to put these gaskets on first. I've got to remember to put these on, because I did this on the other side. I put them on that side. I'll put a couple on and then realised I hadn't put the gaskets on, so I had to take them off again. So I'm going to try and remember tonight. They're also a bit of a pain. That little tab there, you've just got to get it in the right spot, or else these don't actually fit into the hole. You end up marking everything, so I've got to keep turning them with the mole grips. Got to get them to that position and make sure that is knocked all the way in, or else they don't fit in the hole. It's a really tight squeeze. Gasket on there before I forget again. Yeah, I agree. I think it does go better with a white than the stainless steel. Like I say, it just ties into the other colours we've got going on. Give you a little sneak peek into some of the bits I've been doing as well, which are going to be on the next episode. So I've been painting up these bits. Yeah, they're only washers, but I don't want them to go rusty. This is the rod for the control levers, for all the handles that operate all the gear and the winches and everything. We're going to be doing all the handles silver, which I'll show you over here. Just got these hung up. So I've just been painting these handles, these control handles. We do have the little black screw-on knobs for the end of these as well. Just took them off for paint. These have been put through the shot blaster as well. Excuse me. So yeah, a little sneak peek into some of the next episode. Obviously not all, didn't take that long, but we're actually going to be, all of them are silver, but I'm going to be painting two of them a different colour, or two different colours, because obviously we've got the two winches, so the winch guides won't come off here, we're going to be doing them in 2 different colours. I don't know what colour yet, say blue and yellow, for example. And then we're going to match them up to the control levers, so we know which winch we're operating, because obviously they're all the same colour. You kind of forget which lever does what, so we're going to colour code them, and then colour code the handles to match the winches, so we know which one's doing what. You've probably seen actually on the other episodes, unless some of you haven't seen this yet, but in there I've now rerouted all the cables for the winches into this side, because before they were over there on that side. So obviously you can imagine you pull up to a job, they're on a controller as well, but if that controller fails, you're using your manual controllers, you're going to be stood in the road. So we pulled everything over to this side. We're a bit of a faff, to be honest, because we had to reroute all the cabling and sort of redirect it all, but we got it over there in the end, so that's going to work better. I'll give you a little look around the truck while I'm here as well. So cab and mast, these are all going to get painted very soon. Tom's on with the front grille and all the corner panels and that, so should be coming on pretty well soon. Spray paint, does it work on ABS? You're talking about plastic, mate? I would imagine so, yeah. You just need to use some adhesion promoter, plastic primer, and then obviously go from there. But you can't just put it on straight plastic, because it'll just flake off and scratch off. But yeah, get some adhesion promoter, some plastic primer, and you can pretty much paint whatever you want. There's our new drums, which have gone rusty because there's no paint on them. They've just sent them bare metal. Don't really know why they do that, but hey ho, we're going to be painting them anyway. Got all our lights in, as you've seen. Have you seen the episode? These are indicators as well, so these are going to flash with indicators, same as these ones that are in the bottom there. Them are marker lights and side repeaters. There's the handles on this side, which are painted and fitted. And like I say, I think it does a lot better with the white. But I'm dying to get this back outside. Obviously I can't do much because the wheel's off at the minute, but dying to get it outside and give it a wash again, because just down in the back of here, I have blown it off and cleaned it up as best I can, but it's quite a bit of dust down there now, because obviously Tom's been prepping and painting. Not really a lot you can do about it. Obviously it's quite a dusty environment anyway, but yeah, we painted it all, got it all nice and clean, and now it's covered in dust again. See if you can see down there. Well, you can see that, but there's quite a bit of dust down there. So yeah, I'm dying to get it out and give it a wash. Need to get these wheels back on as well. We're on single wheels at the minute. Obviously there should be 2 wheels there, 2 wheels there. So I'll just wait for them to come back out of paint. Got some super singles for the front. Put them on. I've still got to sort this exhaust out. Don't worry, it's not staying up there. We just wanted to get this flyer on because we needed to gauge the height of that, because obviously we want that to clear the beacon. Because if this is too low, obviously these are all trucks are going to kick out some crap. It'll end up sutting the beacon up. So we have to get that on. Once the beacon's on, we can then gauge the height, and we're going to put like a bit of a slash cut on there. But back to the job in hand. I need to get these locker handles on here. So I'm going to crack on with this, guys. I'm going to get these in, get them tightened up. Really dark in this corner because so the workshop lights are kind of in the middle. There's not a lot of light going on over here, so I have to keep moving this torch. Big lamp. Great info, subscribe. Yeah, no worries, mate. Any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks for the sub. So I asked on the last video, guys, about our next project. Obviously this one's not going to last forever. Probably a couple of months I would have thought this will be done. But that couple of months progress can obviously be edited into probably only a few weeks worth of videos, so we need to get something lined up for our next project. So what would you all like to see coming in next? Another wrecker or just tractor unit, car? What would you like to see on the channel next? Drop us some comments, let us know what you think. Who's been following the build from the start then? Some of you guys new, this first time you've seen the truck? Or have you all been following from the start? If you have any questions, guys, feel free to chuck them out there while we're live. show you this. Forgot about this. Just reminded me when I opened this door. Absolutely dreading dealing with all this. And we left this in when we painted it because this is all the junction boxes for the wiring looms and stuff, which go to everything. And then we've got that to deal with yet as well. It's an absolute nightmare. So we've left all this in, so we've got some sort of template, I suppose you'd call it, to copy. But we've got to rewire all this yet. So that's going to make for an interesting episode. I'm not looking forward to that at all. I'll show you what's going on in here. I can get these bolts out. But a lot of the wiring in this truck was absolutely shambles. There were so many joints and bits of crap everywhere. I don't think there were more than 2 foot of loom anywhere that didn't have a joint in it. Been repaired and bodged that many times over the years. We just ripped it all out, so we're going to start again with it. But it's all that sort of stuff. Each box is full, stuff like that. I mean, the lights are not going to be too bad, to be fair, because I'm pretty experienced in that anyway. It's all colour coded, so that's pretty straightforward. Just a case of bringing your main loom in off the truck, and then obviously junction boxing it off to all your different lamps and stuff. But that's going to be difficult. Not looking forward to that. Full of dust in here as well. Everything's just full of dust. No one's cleaning out. I've messed up here as well. Forgot to take these hinges off before we painted it. So we're going to have to take them off and paint them silver, I think, because they're not going to match these. What do you think? For what it is, should we leave them? I'll take them off and do them silver. We'll get them last two, put them in there. Them two to do now, and then we've got to tighten them all up. I'll walk into one of these in a minute. just going to have to disappear for a couple of minutes, guys, because I've got to go and unlock the tool room and get a socket and spanner out to start tightening these bolts. It's all locked up in a minute, so I'll just go and open that, grab some bits, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, we're back. Got bits I need, a 8mm spanner and a 3mm Allen key. Start tightening these catches up in a minute. Not many comments going on, guys. No one got any comments on what you want to see next on the channel. After some feedback on that. What do you want to see? What kind of truck do you want? Another wrecker? Tractor unit? If you've not been following this build as well, get on the channel and have a look. Have a watch back through some of the videos. Let us know what you think. Just some ideas for graphics as well, stickering. What you think we should have put on it. We've not really thought that much into that yet. Do we go stay with a red theme, put some red stickers on, or do we go a bit different, put some blue in there or some gold in there? Not entirely sure what to do yet. We've got the interior coming back soon as well from the trimmers. We've been holding on to that. We've been telling the trimmer to hold on to it for us because obviously there's no windscreen in this truck at the minute. And the driver's door still needs building up and the glass needs putting back in that. So last thing I wanted to do was get the interior back, have it all nice and mint, and then put it in the truck and have it covered in dust and crap. So I'm waiting for the glass to go back in. And then we're putting the interior back in, which had a full custom retrim. That's going to look really nice in the truck, that. Some special stuff going on in there. Got some big plans for that interior, so stay tuned for that. Right, I'm going to get these tightened up. Proper fidgety these. Difficult to get to. struggling with one of these guys. Just going to have to go and grab the grinder. I think there's a bit of filler in that hole where the truck's been filled and stuff, so we have to get the grinder and just open that hole up a little bit, because the catch won't fit in the hole. So the battery in a sec. Just going to go and grab a angle grinder, some goggles and an extension lead. Rick V, Scania 141. I think it started as a 141, mate, but it's had a V8 transplant. It's 143. I know it did used to have the 6-cylinder in it, but at some point, I think when it did a trip over to Ireland, did a spell in Ireland with Marshall over it, I think it might have been, and they've transplanted it. Put the big V8 lump in it. I'll show you the truck in a minute, Rick, if you've not seen it, if you're just joining us. Just get this last locker catching it. I'll give you another little walk around. Just gonna grab a little paintbrush and some paint. Just gonna touch them edges in where I just ground that off, so I don't want any bare metal. Because before you know it, we'll have rust stains running down our nice white paint. So 2 minutes, guys, we're back in a minute. Just gonna touch that in. That's that bit done. Let's see if it fits. There we go. Oh, just realised I fitted one upside down. Duh. That one's right. I put that one on upside down. Oh well, I'll flip that tomorrow. But anyway, there we go. So that looks pretty good, to be fair. As someone said earlier, I think that silver contrasts pretty well against the white. So Rick, if you're still on, as promised, I don't know if you're following this build, I'll show you what we're up to. So we previously had all this body and gear even blasted and painted. Not pitch perfect, but it's going to be a working truck at the end of the day. I mean, these weren't mint when they come brand new from factory anyway. But done best we can with it. I'll show you the cab, Rick. Put that on yesterday as well. A bit of a mission getting that on, that flyer. That's still only held on with 2 bolts either side at the minute. Should have 5 each side. Which is why we've got a little bit of a gap going on. But once it's all bolted up, it'll be right. Well, there's the cab. Still got to paint all this yet. Do something with that horrible front bumper. It's got to go back on. Either way, it's type approved with that bumper on, that big massive weighted front bumper. And it needs something to pin that front end down, so it has got to go on. But we're going to be doing something with it. I think we're going to countersink some spotlights in it or something, make it look a bit better. I've got some of them lollipop stick lights to go up on it as well. I'm going to put the roof lights on it, the marker lights in the roof, them 3 series ones. Got a big deep visor to go on it, which is going to be getting painted in white. We're painting these A-pillar trims in white as well. dash has been flocked, which I did myself. First time I'd ever done any of that. It was a bit of a ball ache, to be honest, but considering my first attempt, it actually come out all right. Cab's absolutely covered in dust at the minute as well, which is quite annoying because I had it meant just before we painted it. Even this has even been bagged up, and it's still covered in dust. Stay at that. God's sake, I had that mint as well. Well, there's the interior. It's a bit dark, but we're doing a lot of colour coding and stuff in here. Can't really see the roof. It's all been trimmed up, so should be a really nice interior that when it's done. Be a nice place to sit anyway. Right, I think I'm going to leave you here, guys. Battery's on 10%. A few of you have been asking for some live, so just thought I'd do a quick live. What I've been doing tonight, couldn't really get any content out of it. I'd already fitted these on the previous video, so there was no point adding the other side into the next video. So I just thought I'd do a live on it. See what you're all thinking, see what you're all saying. Not many comments, to be fair, guys, but hopefully some people will jump on and see this on a playback. Have a watch and drop us some comments. Let us know what you want to see on the channel next. Let us know what you think of this build so far. Give us some ideas on graphics and stuff. Put your ideas out there. We do take everything on board. We appreciate everyone who watches the channel, everyone who's subscribed. Give us a share, get the word out there. See if we can get the channel to grow. The bigger we grow, obviously the better content we can make, better builds we can do. So, again, thanks for the support, guys. So, enjoying it. And I'll be uploading another video, hopefully, by the end of next week. I'll see you all later.